This is like my 10th try to make this video. I don't know the best way to present this material. I'm just sorry. I'm just going to keep trying until I get it right. Right now in America, people are rioting. It's being called protests, but it's riots. What they're writing about is the fact that for the last 2 years they've been lied to. They have been told by the mainstream media, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, everybody, that Hillary was going to win this election. 3 days before the election, the LA Times said she would have at least 350 electoral votes. Well, that didn't happen. And now, mainstream media has no explanation whatsoever. It's the craziest thing ever. There's no explanation. Who could have seen this coming? Well, that didn't happen. And now, mainstream media has no explanation whatsoever. It's the craziest thing ever. There's no explanation. Who could have seen this coming? Well, so all these young people who believed this message were let down. They were given a promise and they were let down. And now they're mad. And they want to take out their anger on somebody, and they don't know who to take it out on, because they're not going to take it out on the politicians and journalists that sold them the snake oil in the first place. And I understand. You don't want to believe that a journalist would lie to you. These are the people that are supposed to be held to a higher standard. These are the people who would not pass off opinion as fact, that have to go to college to get an education, to know the difference, to discern the difference, to tell the truth. And you were lied to. These young people were lied to. And I feel for them. I forgive them all for these riots and protests based on the merit that they took these protests on the fact that they were lied to. Now, you're pulling people out of cars and assaulting them. You deserve to go to jail. I don't care what your cause is. But that aside, I understand these young college kids, which is the majority of the people in these protests, riots. Again, they're being called protests by the mainstream media. That's how you know they're not protests, they're riots. Do these liars deserve to be punished? Absolutely. But you start a precedent where the government tells the media what they can and can't report, that's going to kill the American spirit. It is. It really is. I have a hard time caring, though, because the corruption from the government is at least as bad as the corruption in the mainstream media. You get mad about one spider killing another spider? So these kids, they're mad. They don't know where to take out their anger. They want to blame the Electoral College. They want to blame racism. They want to blame everything except reality. So let me tell you something the mainstream media won't tell you. You are not a part of them. There's a 99% chance if you're watching my video, you are not in their circle of friends. Whatever they promise you, they will break their promise. Okay? I don't care if it's Trump saying he's going to bring back jobs. I don't care if it's your local congressman, state assembly, whatever. I don't care what they promise you. It's not going to happen. That's how propaganda works. You are not a part of them. And there's nothing you can do to stop their corruption. Understand that. You will not get any benefits from this. We need to stay united. We are in this together. My neighbors, my friends, my coworkers, my family, whatever side of the aisle you fall on, whatever your particular philosophy or religion is, it matters to me, but it's not enough to divide me from you. Okay? So don't believe the promises. They are going to let you down. I am for the people. I'm not for the government. I'm not for the Republicans. I'm not for the Democrats. I'm not for libertarians. I am for the people. Okay? And that's the message of assurance that I want to pass on to anybody who's watching this. If you are threatened by anybody, government or otherwise, you call me. You don't have my phone number, ask me. Okay? I will be there to fight for you. And I know how to fight. So, don't feel discouraged because you have found out the mainstream media is nothing but a propaganda machine. Don't feel discouraged because your guy or your gal didn't win the election. Don't feel discouraged because of circumstance. Okay? Rise above the circumstance. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm telling everybody that I know. So, 2016, I'm sorry. Stay humble in victory. Stay strong in defeat. Stay united with your brothers and sisters. Trying not to lose my cool again.